Hello everyone out there in tax land, and the tax man here. Listen, taxes don't have to be hard. Here we take complex tax subjects and we drill them down to make sure that the average person can understand, can benefit, and can save money. But today we're going to switch it up just a little bit. We're going to be talking not about individuals, but about small businesses and how small businesses with employees can earn a tax credit of up to $14,000 per employee in 2021 with the Employee Retention Credit. Let's get to it. Now, the Employee Retention Credit is one of the many credits that have come out recently designed to help struggling small businesses affected financially from the COVID-19 pandemic. The ERC, Employee Retention Credit, is actually not new. It came out last year in 2020, but under its first form, it was awfully hard to qualify for. First, you had to have 100 or fewer employees to qualify. Second, you had to have at least a 50% drop in your gross receipts one quarter in 2020 versus that same quarter in 2019. And third, probably most difficult of all, if you received any PPP loan proceeds, you were not eligible to take the Employee Retention Credit. So as of last year, the PPP loan was a much better deal, and it resulted in the vast majority of taxpayers who technically would qualify for the ERC not being eligible. Flash forward, December 27th, 2020, one of the last days of the year, a new law went into effect that loosened up the restrictions for this credit for 2020 and greatly expanded it for 2021. Now it gets very interesting. The biggest change for 2020 is they removed the prohibition on receipt of PPP loan proceeds, meaning that if in 2020 you had 100 or fewer employees and you had a 50% or more reduction in your business in one quarter in 2020 versus the same quarter in 2019, or were under a partial or full government suspension of your operations, you may now qualify for this credit. The only restriction is that you can't have used the same wages paid for PPP loan forgiveness as you are for this credit. But if you paid wages beyond that, you may qualify for this credit now up to $5,000 per employee, and you can amend your 941s retroactively and go back, claim the credit, and get you some money. Now in 2021, it really gets wild. First, they expanded the number of small businesses that can participate from ones with 100 or fewer employees to 500 or fewer employees. Next, to qualify, you either have to be affected by a full or partial government shutdown in 2021, or can have just a 20% reduction in your gross receipts Q1 2021 versus Q1 2019, or Q2 2021 versus Q2 2019. And third, they've increased it from $5,000 per employee per year to $7,000 per employee per quarter. So up to $5,000 per employee last year, up to $14,000 per employee this year. And best of all, even if you've received PPP loan funds, you're not forbidden from taking this credit as long as, once again, you're not using the same wages for PPP loan forgiveness as you are for taking this credit. But as long as you pay wages above your PPP loan proceeds, you can be in the money and get this credit. So what does all this mean? If you are a small business with employees, there are potentially thousands of dollars of IRS tax credits out there if you qualify and if you know how to ask for them. So you better take a hard look at who's filling out your 941 payroll tax forms and make sure that they are getting you absolutely every dollar of these credits that you deserve. And if you want to work with a company that knows these credits inside and out, give me and my team a call at Community Tax. We are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and we are passionate about making sure that you don't leave any money on the table. So give us a ring, 1-800-424-8332. Or if you're a Spanish speaker, 888-523-6606. Hey, if you like this video, give us a like, give us a subscribe to make sure that you stay up to date on all the latest tax news and information. I am Dan, the Tax Man, tax professional with Community Tax, and I will see you next time.